resources to them. One, accommodation. Two, the issue of underemployment.
Oh, thank you. I think Mr. Diginwa will take any other question so that you can all take. Okay. Yes, please.
So everyone in the room would agree with me that when you're trying to of work in terms of what exactly is, particularly I know you play a regulatory, the NCC plays a regulatory function, but what exactly is being done currently to develop a framework that helps de-risk some of these, innovations that we're seeing? And I think that would also lead up from the other question that was asked, because I've done some work in Nigeria, I've done some work in the UK, and I can tell for a fact that for those, the government plays a huge role in de-risking because the funds to come up with what role.
US UI design as a body for support in terms of.
So yes. The first one was about funding.
Yeah, thank you very much. There are lots of people that have left Nigeria, and Nigeria, if you look at it that way, like I mentioned, the companies that we took to Riyadh, one of them called Rice Africa. Basically, they help farmers with mechanization, and they save a lot of work. And from that, their interaction, they started in Nigeria, but they are now in Rwanda, they are in Tanzania, they are talking to Uganda, they have even been to Somaliland. So those are things that we can also look as the positive. Sometimes it's normally the fire that keeps him going. So for all innovators, yes, they need to, they need that support from government, they need that support from individuals. But in all honesty, in most cases, every innovator knows that there are lots of challenges, especially as it goes to accommodation or office spacing and so on. So many companies like Dell and the rest, they started from the start. So it's something that, yes, is challenging here, but what we are doing as a commission, for example, with our innovation, all the zones basically, only that we have not completed some, like the recent one in Kano that unfortunately got vandalized. We have similar thing in Southeast and so on, and provide all the facilities, and hopefully we bring in facilities like power, internet connectivity, and so on. So those are some aspects of where the NCC has been providing support. Although that's not a function of the NCC, but I know the government has provided the, I can't remember the fund for innovators, but yes, I know there are some challenges about the amount of funding that is available. For example, under the Nigerian Sovereign Wealth Fund that has helped create that body. But it's not, it's something that, of course, people in government are talking about. It's not just things that you wish for, but then it's every time there's challenges. Globally, there are challenges for, in terms of the global economy. But it's not something that is lost to us. We are working on some of those aspects. I assure you that the Commission will do its own part, and other agencies as well are doing their own part. Then for her own question, yes, you can write to the Commission and partner for partnership. We have a lot of such requests, and normally we do give so about one of the program, the students that will participate. And similarly with other bodies that have interest, we look at it on its merits. If it's something that, yes, we feel is something.
Interesting conversation. Just because been addressed, and for those that have not been addressed, I'm sure further conversations will be had. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. I'm available. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate them. How has it been? How's it been so far? I didn't hear you from that other side. How far has it been? Great, right? Okay, we're here to learn, and we'll keep learning. While we wait for our other speakers to come in, Fortune 500 brand was established in 1955. And the Fortune 500 brand is basically a list of biggest organizations by annual revenue. Between 1994, 40 years in between, we've seen a situation where the top 500 companies remain where they are, right? Following the next 20 years, we had a situation where we had only 52 companies, only 52. That's testimony to the power of competitiveness and innovation, as it were. So things are changing. The speed is moving. Innovation is a call for collective intelligence. Innovation is cross-cultural. The next person that's about to speak to us is someone who has been in the country before, right? And will be speaking to us about a topic that you should. Thank you very much. Bruno Weran.
Hi, dear participants. My name is Bruno Weran, and I'm very happy to give you a bit of insights on the aspects of innovation management, connecting Africa to the world with the help of the ISPIM community. I'm a fellow board member of the ISPIM conference series and ISPIM Limited, which is located in the UK, in Manchester. We are running several conferences throughout the year, webinars, and have a very lively, vivid community that is connecting both through LinkedIn and the online webinars, at the conferences, at the Connect events, and so forth. I had the pleasure to already attend twice the Nigeria Innovation Summit, and was very happy to be there in person. Unfortunately, this is not the case for this year, and I have to say I would rather be there with you and engage and videoing by on and above beyond the Innovation Summit, and get in touch with me or my fellow colleagues at ISPIM. So with a bit of could be useful for the community to take as a take-home message from what I have to say about the ISPIM community. I think I'll start by saying it is a very open, working in the innovation sphere, teaching about it, researching about it, applying it itself. So we have both academics, we have experienced senior innovation on a daily basis within the industry and smaller companies and so forth. So it's a very, very good ability of conferences. As I mentioned, we have various sorts of smaller and larger events planned and organized throughout the year, throughout Europe, and you can submit any abstracts or sessions that you would like to present, your own research, your own friends, and bring your knowledge and take home knowledge as well. Over the past 2 decades, for me, it's always a learning experience to have exchanging with the fellows, delegates that are participating from across the world, probably up to 50, 55 countries that are participating, and delegates from those countries. So you also see what it's like to, apply research or study innovation on all aspects of it, being it from the teaching profession to the application of innovation management skills, or even the now new upcoming standard for innovation management in the ISO 56000. So many aspects that can be found, learned, and also shared with the fellow ISPIM community. Another one is events that are going across the globe. They're called Connect ISPIM with the world, and those Connects events take place in Asia Pacific, in the Americas, and speaking about it, next year, March 2025, also and also to engage further opportunities how to connect Nigeria with the innovation scheme of this year, to try out new things, also to they are made to interact, to connect, and to communicate. The previous one, Connect event, I actually helped organize last year in Osaka in Japan. And furthermore to those larger events, bringing people together. We also have ongoing webinars and sessions that are free of charge, easy to access, and can be found by becoming a member, free of charge, of course, being a member of ISPIM community on the website, on the platform, within the 12,000 member LinkedIn community that's out there. So plenty of opportunities to be in touch, and plenty of opportunities also to have talked about, different areas of academics and industry people and so on. Of course, there's a large field for field work aspects of innovation, all the way to, as I mentioned, the new standard of innovation management that is up and coming with the ISO 56000. So having said that, not only does it have to be travels to go to any of the events, you can easily connect and interact with those people by attending any of the special interest groups. And there's about 12 of them up and running. And the so-called six special interest groups actually provide a further detailed aspect on various parts of innovation and innovation management to be included in your daily work or in your area of interest, whatever that might be. So in my opinion, a very, very easy way in to connect with people on your various topics and special interests that you might have as a fellow innovator or interested in the field of great starting point to connect and to join the community and to take home messages and also contribute from your side of experiences and good practice examples that you could share with the community as well. So in a sense, the various aspects that I've quickly went across within that long-standing community of several decades already, starting from technology management all the way to innovation management, and now having digital disruptions and new ways of working, new ways of innovating products, innovating services, innovating knowledge and people and teams together. I'm very happy and hopeful to see you all in person at one point, either already next year in Cape Town, hopefully, or at the next Innovation Summit. Hopefully being there in person, and hopefully being able to immediately answer from the ISPIM board and the ISPIM community on LinkedIn and other means through the special interest groups and so forth. I think it's a great way from the different sides of the world. All the best to you. Thank you very much.
Can we clap our hands together once more for that? Thank you very much. So, a selfie with the person closest to you. Yes. You might not know where you find the person once more, but today, let's maximize this opportunity. I want to take a selfie, and you're going to post it on any of your preferred social media with the hashtag NIS 2024. So we want you to do that to prove that you're here. Okay, before you start writing, I'm thrilled to, or I'm excited to have, you understand? So start creating it right now. Just use just a minute is enough for the people behind you. Then make a post right now. Okay? Use the hashtag NIS 2024. Capture the moment. It will not happen again this year. You understand? So while we're doing that, should I hold on a few minutes more? Okay. So yeah. I hope I still have your ears. I hope I still have your ears. Okay, so yeah, if you notice, we're making a little, it's impromptu. You don't know what to expect. So we're talking about innovation. We're talking about ideas. Ideas, we must have heard something like that. Like someone say something like, ideas die by their numbers. Some people say, Benjamin Franklin said something like, well done is far better than well said, right? So we are going to see people try their best to step out of just the idea stage, because it takes a lot of effort for someone to share. And also, you're trying to be accountable by saying, this is the idea I have in mind. How can you help me? And opportunities are going to come up for you the moment you start sharing your ideas. So there's something that I'm going to say this based on the fact there are some people that still have the mindset that if someone hears my idea, they will steal it. It's a lie. That idea that is in your mind, trust me, is on 2 million people's mind all around the world. It has happened. It has happened practically. I've experienced it because I had a particular time that was in 2010, where I had this idea. My colleague called me. We had this thing, and it was so marvelous. It wasn't already the implement. Next thing, it was like, I'll get back to you on this. So by the time he was here to get back to me, he called me one day, said, Francis, guess what? I said, what? Someone just launched the idea. So that's the thing. He never shared it with someone else, but someone else launched it ahead of us. So it became us will now be copycat. This is that so. Experience can be received if you are willing to share. So now we're going to look at the picture term. A quick pitch. So this time we're going to open the door for anybody that has any idea. You might not know who is listening anyway. So this session, Jamming Hands Together, she comes up stage. So I'm sure you have your ideas. Yeah, I'm sure you have your ideas put together because you must have received email notifications about this. So this is the time to shoot your shot. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're definitely shooting your shots. All right, like you said, my name is Omotola Dorcas. And I really want this session to be very interesting because I'm going to be putting a few persons on their toes. This is a quick pitch session. We're going to be selecting 5 people. Out of that 5 people, 3 persons will be the winners. Out of that 3 persons, there will be 1 winner who goes home with a gift. But the 3 of you that will be the winner will be enrolled into a mentorship session to help build up on whatever idea that you have, and you also will most likely get support in whatever. To bring on board a core member. I want 2 core members. Do we have core members in the room? Please, let's do this as much as we do. Have core members in the room? No. Okay, you in the cap, can you come forward? I need a lady. Huh? Recent graduate. Okay, that's fine. Who is have a secondary school student? All right. All right, so I want 1 secondary school student. I want 2 recent graduates. So that's 5. Is it complete? No. How many do we have? Come on stage. So everyone can. Can we give them a round of applause, please? This equation is not balanced, just 2 ladies. Yeah. The solution that I want you all to pitch for is something that the education stage. So let me read out something. Challenge is revitalizing outdated curricula, limited digital resources, inadequate teacher training, and disconnection solutions to enhance quality content. 1, addressing outdated curricula. 2, training and disconnection from industry needs. In simple terms, the relevance of what you are studying to how practical it is when you interface with the world. By the time students go through the education sector, we want them to be able to interface with the world to deliver value and be functional. So we are seeing that the curriculum that the students are being taken through right now is not solid enough to create the kind of education is a scam. But then, is education really a scam, or can something be done about it? So every one of us will have 2 minutes. We'll select 3 of all of them that has the solution that you think is worth building upon. And out of the 3 is clarity, right? Their communication, we have sustainability. These are the perimeters for the selection. So don't just pick somebody because they speak well, right? or because time starts now?
Yeah, good,
Time starts now.
yeah, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Due to poor infrastructure of academics, students have not been able to comprehend or assimilate what teachers have been teaching them. So, in my school, I went to a technical college teaching them. So, in my school, I went to a technical college whereby we are not only taught about the academics, but also the technical aspects of what we have been taught. So, basically, we have few courses like electrical installation craft practice, mechanical engineering craft practice, and so more to be able to bring us other technicality to do, which is going to. So from that aspect, JSS to secondary school, we can add subjects like basic electronics, basic electricity for them to build more on what they want to do. Basically, I'm in the field of engineering, so I'm just talking about my own field. So because of all these subjects that I've been doing, it has helped me in my field and to do more. So I believe by adding this technical aspect into academics in various basic level is going to help students to be able to know what they are supposed to do and how to intend to move forward with their life, no matter any phase of their life, maybe science, art, or commercial. But with this, with my time is up.
All right, thank you. So remember, hydration. So you're talking about how can you make it? Yes, your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vincent Shamsuddin. I'm presenting Schoolie program for everything on teenagers. So basically what we do at Schoolie could be a way we online platform and learn from home. Why Schoolie would be relevant here is because you remember during the COVID, a lot of schools happened. A way where the laptop, the gadget, the learning gadgets, the internet, and then at the end of the 3 months, we do a project. You can self-learn in 2 months.
Regarding how to make student learning effective, at least by regarding set something and it's so easy. So and there are some tools. There are some schools in which when students need to make points.